when your body trips the circuit breaker. Beyond the ADHD label and the truth, the body keeps the score when the voice is forced into silence. 1. The ADHD mimic and tactical silence. I was diagnosed with ADHD, but it was actually hypervigilance. When you are physically and mentally shredded daily, your brain can't focus on a textbook. It is tuned to the frequency of a footstep or the shift in a predator's tone. The socially awkward label. I was told I lack social skills because I avoided eye contact in reality. Avoiding eye contact was a survival strategy. I knew if an abuser saw a look they deemed judgmental or defiant, I would be hurt. Fidgeting is a safety valve. My inability to sit still and my constant fidgeting with my hair or fingers were in hyperactivity. They were my body trying to bleed off the massive adrenaline spike of being ready to run 24/7. When fight or flight aren't options because you're a child trapped in those four walls, your nervous system chooses a third option. Freeze. The technical term is functional neurological disorder. Think of it like a child's internal house when the emotional voltage of the abuse, the threats, and the bullying became too high to bear. My brain tripped the switch to save itself. My seizures weren't faked. They were my body's ultimate checkmate to a world that had failed me. 3. The chemical sabotage. The Ritalin trap, because the system misdiagnosed my complex PTSD as ADHD. They prescribed Ritalin, but my brain didn't have a dopamine deficiency. It was in a survival loop. The toxic reaction. Adding a stimulant to a nervous system already redlining from trauma is like throwing gasoline on a forest fire. The spiked seizures. Because the Ritalin was a toxin to a brain already at 100% capacity. It caused my seizures to become more frequent and severe. My body wasn't rejecting the medicine. It was trying to survive a chemical overload on top of the domestic violence. The advocacy. To the survivors. If you are a survivor struggling with functioning, stop blaming yourself. You aren't lazy, you are hypervigilant, you aren't dramatic. Your nervous system is overcharged from a war you didn't start. Your silence wasn't a lack of personality, it was a tactical shield. A warning to teachers and doctors. Look past the scans. If you have a student who is struggling with ADHD-like symptoms or experiencing physical issues like seizures, faints, or tremors where nothing appears on medical scans, pay attention. The misdiagnosis trap. If ADHD symptoms get worse or seizures increase after starting stimulants, stop. Look for the blueprint of abuse. You might be electrocuting a nervous system that is begging for peace. The quiet victim. Do not assume a child is attention-seeking just because doctors can't find a physical cause. The checkmate signs. If a child flinches at loud noises, zones out constantly, or whose ADHD spikes after weekends, put the calls into my fellow educators. You might be the only person who doesn't have a tight grasp on their bicep. Stop waiting for a clear scan and start looking at the clear signs of a child in pain. Advocate for the child, not the parent's comfort. Break the silence.